Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XP. I'll bring you another Injustice 2 video, and today what I got for you guys is a breakdown of the Adams gameplay, as well as a look at some of the epic gear that we're going to have for the character in Injustice 2. Now, before we jump into this, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if you could leave a like rating on the video, as it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's just jump right into this and let's talk about this. So today, the Watchtower Livestream premiered for Adam, when we got to see some exclusive gameplay of the character, as well as a breakdown of him and some looks at some epic gear for him. And oh my goodness, this is one of the coolest characters in Injustice 2. No joke, literally. Like, so for most of the characters that we got for Injustice 2 in terms of DLC, all of them I've been pretty hyped for. Red Hood, obviously, I was very excited for. Starfire, I was very excited for. Even someone like Sub-Zero looked great and played great. And then, you know, we got characters like Hellboy and Black Manta and Raiden. And to be honest, with Fighter Pack 2 as a whole, I liked the characters that I was playing as and I enjoyed their gameplay. But there was nothing there where I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. With Adam, everything that I'm seeing is blowing my mind. The character is so unique and it's so creative what he can do in Injustice 2, and it's something that you legit, I don't think, have ever seen before in any other fighting game. You know, you think when you hear about Adam and you hear that his ability is to shrink and that he would be shrunken to like a subatomic level, that would both be incredibly hard to design and really unfair for your opponent and be super OP. But no, NetherRealm found a way to make both of these things work. So first of all, when you're shrunk and you're using Adam's trait and you were tiny, you can still get hit. It's hard and it's not very easy for your opponent to hit you, but they can still hit you. Even, I believe, if you block the hit that's coming your way, you will be kicked out of the trait. Another thing about the trait that's really key and I think really important is that the longer you stay in the trait, the longer you're going to be stunned when the trait is over. So what you can do with Adam's trait is you can activate it for 2 seconds, get an attack in there, and then get out. And then that way you will be stunned, but it'll be quick enough to where you can recover and not get punished by your opponent. However, if you were to go in Adam's trait and you were to try and attack your opponent and you're just going relentless and trying to get as much damage out there and they're blocking everything, once you get kicked out of the trait after you've been in there for a long while, you're going to be stunned long enough to where your opponent can pretty much do a full combo punish on you and you're going to lose more health than you're dishing out to your opponent. And speaking on his moveset in general, holy crap, it is deep. There is a ton to take in with this character in terms of his special moves and his moveset in general. There is so much he can do, and I cannot wait to see what some of the pros are going to be able to do with this character because, oh my god, the mix-ups and the possibilities with this character are seriously endless. There are so many different ways you can play as Adam and so many different ways you can work with this character. It's going to be insane, and I cannot wait to get my hands on him. There's these moves where you can grow his feet into a ground pound. It's so awesome. He has this little air float. He has a teleport. He can shoot a gun, and if you meet a burner, he can capture his opponent. Oh my god, there's so many cool things. One of the coolest things that they showed off during the stream for the character, which I am so excited to try out myself, are the usage of these chemicals. So, for instance, there's one chemical he can use where he throws it on the ground, and it's this green little puddle, and if you stand in it, it's going to do damage over time. However, he has a second special move where if you mix it with this chemical, it will create a big cloud that has a massive area of effect that will do even more damage over time to your opponent. They even showed an example where they mix these two chemicals. Once their opponent is standing in it, they do a throw, and then because of the damage from the throw itself and the damage over time from the cloud, you get like a 300 damage combo off of just a throw in that damage over time cloud. It is insane. And all that I'm telling you here right now is literally like the smallest, pun intended, sample sizing of what you can do with Adam. His possibilities are endless. There are two other chemicals that I didn't even mention that have all different properties. And again, you can mix them together with these other chemicals that then create all new special moves altogether. And it completely changes the way you have to encounter this character every single match. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try him out. So in terms of gameplay, I am so beyond hype for Adam, and I'm so excited to see what I can hopefully be able to do with this guy in some Injustice 2 online. But talking about his gear, because this is another big thing about these Watchtower live streams, is we get to see a nice look at some of the different epic gear loadouts for the character. I gotta say, I'm not crazy impressed. There was one gear loadout that they showed off that had some green to it, and it looked pretty good. They had another one where they were using the Electrum shader, and I gotta say, I don't know how I feel about it. But then there was one more loadout that was shown off during Tyler and Derek's lantern battles that I thought was pretty cool. So overall, I'm not crazy impressed with how Adam's gear is, but his gameplay is definitely the most intriguing thing about the character right now, for sure. But hey, that's it. That's Adam. That's the gameplay breakdown, and then some looks at some epic gear for the character. Now I kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are you most excited to try out with Adam now that we got a full, complete character breakdown of the character? I can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm CaboosXBL, and once again, if you can leave a like rating on the video, it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.